Well, hello everybody. This is a Mini 3 Pro flight just before the rain. Trying to sneak one in real quick here before the rain starts. And I don't know what this is. I think I'm upside down in the stars somewhere. Anyway, we'll find our takeoff spot any second now. There it is, behind bars. Up and we go. Okay, we are going to take a short flight before the rain starts here. We've been having some big storms come through the area, so I thought I'd get her up in the air, get old Thelma Lou up in the air and get her little wind up her skirt before it rains again. Been a pretty bad week, been without power for 4 days, and just got it back on yesterday afternoon, so not fun times. 80 degrees, 85 degrees in the house trying to sleep at night with 80% humidity makes for a sweat bath. But there's a little overexposure there. We're hopefully out from underneath that, although I do not have any internet connection yet, so it may be a while before any of this gets posted. So anyway, we're up and we're flying, and we're flying due south. We took off at our lodge, and we're just going to go out and about and see what's going on. Like I said, this is just a quick flight. The rain's getting ready to move in again, so we're trying to get up in the air before it does. So you'll have to excuse the little jerkiness and the speed that I'm using the controller at my controls. I'm just trying to get this under the belt before the rain starts. So anyway, we're flying south, and we're going to take a look at all these container cargo pieces down here. Looks like they're storing a bunch of containers down here next to the railroad track. Looks kind of neat. Little out of the way storage area. I guess they'd just drop them off back there and use them when needed. So we'll take a spin over there and see what's going on. Not a whole lot. I see how they're getting in there now. I was really looking for some deer and turkey out in these fields. There's lots of deer and turkey out here in this area, and I just didn't see any today. They're a little harder to catch. This is about 10:30, 11 o'clock, so most of them are way back where they need to be in the woods by then, but usually I can see a turkey or a deer out on the edge of a field. Now, when these crops get bigger, I believe these are soybeans they got in there. That's what it looks like. When these soybeans get bigger and get ripe, the deer will be out there constantly. It won't matter if it's day or night. What time they'll be out there munching on those things, getting fat for the winter. So we're taking a right, coming back here. We'll fly over another soybean field. There's lots of deer in the woods there in between these. I would love to have permission to bow hunt back in here, but I don't, so I won't. So now we made a U-turn and we're headed back towards the takeoff area, which we'll fly over and make another loop down the other direction. This used to be like a Wild West farm they had here. They had a little stagecoach in there, and they'd take kids and people for horseback rides and stuff like that. It was really neat on this land, and it got sold, and I don't know what they're doing with it now, but all of the riding and stuff is over. Now I see something in that field running there to the left. Looks like it's a guy in a four-wheeler or something like that. We'll come back over him in a second here. Let me see where he's. Yeah, there he is, moving down there. I believe it's a guy on a. Yeah, it looks like a four-wheeler or some kind of all-terrain vehicle riding around on it. It looks like he's got a dog in front of him running around too. So we won't bother them. We just take a shortcut over here, let him pass. Looks like he's back home. Yeah, he's got a dog running with him, so he's out probably for a morning ride. So we'll come down here, and these people on the left, there's a bunch of llamas out there. You see them running around. They got 15, 20 llamas. I don't know what they use them for, if they're using them for the wool. You know, llama wool is, and alpacas. They got, those are alpacas. They're not llamas. That's alpaca wool, and that's actually the warmest wool you can buy. It's probably warmer than down. So people raise them and sell the wool off the alpaca, have them shaved, and make a lot of money. Go out and buy a pair of alpaca socks, pure alpaca socks. See what it costs you, maybe $15, $20 a pair. But they keep your feet warm in the wintertime, that's for sure. So now we're coming back over the field. This is the wildlife area of the park property right behind our lodge. That's our lodge there on the right. And we'll drift back over it a little bit. Look down this corner. I'm doing some work out there on the deck today. I'm going to fly up this way over my buddy's house. We'll make a U-turn up there and come on back and see if we can find our way back. There's his house down there, that second house. Built that all himself by hand. I'm telling you guys, a heck of a carpenter. So we're going to follow the road here and then veer off to the left just a hair up here. Oh, there's a nice pool. It'd be nice on a hot, sticky, humid day like today. Let's get back to the woods, though. I don't see any critters running around. This land here is owned by a place called Midwest Research Institute. And all they do is they grow all kinds of different crops, and they do, what I understand, they use the extracts to make vitamins and supplements and all kinds of junk like that. So they own a ton of property over here, all this property, and it's loaded with deer and turkey. I would love to bow hunt on this property, so we'll just drift over here a little bit, see if we see anything, which we are not. Nice and green out. Like I said, hadn't been getting any rain for quite a while during the summer, and then all of a sudden it's just every other day now we're getting rain and torrential storms. And had a wind gust at my house, 71 miles an hour the other day, 4 or 5 days ago, that, like I said, knocked our power out for 4.5 days. So just got back on yesterday. So we're out and going for a flight today. Here's some more of their research area. You can see them growing all kinds of stuff in there. Who knows what they're doing? Got a nice little lake there for them. Imagine that's where they're pumping their water out of when they need it. We'll come back over here and drift back towards where we took off at. Now, here to the right coming in, that's a new shooting range they put in. Outdoor shooting range. I have not been on it yet. But, in fact, I don't know if it's open yet. There's nobody there today, obviously, or I wouldn't be flying by it. But that looks interesting. I'm going to have to go over there and participate. There's some good-sized warehouses here. Flip around one more time, take a spin, and look at that range. See the different distances they have. Beautiful outdoor range. Another spin back up this way, and we're going to grab onto the side of the road here. There it is. And head on back. Here's another entrance to the Midwest Research Institute. You got it all cambered off and fenced off and everything. We're going to come up here and fly over this high line. There's a nice clear cut that the power lines run through the woods here. It'd be a great spot to bow hunt at. Lots of deer crossing this road back and forth. See them all the time when I'm up at our lodge, when I'm going home. So we're making our way back now. Like I said, I'm flying over the clear cut. Just nothing but green. Fall's my favorite time of year, and winter after that. As far as flying, you get so much more detail in the land. Everything's not one color. Even the stark grays of winter, you have splotches of color here and there, but when it gets midsummer like this is it. Look at that. If you look at that close, you would know what it was. It looks like a bunch of cauliflower heads or something. Anyway, here we go, passing back over this place. There's that pool I'd like to jump in. There's my buddy's house right there. Heck of a carpenter. He built that by hand by himself, every bit of it. I'm telling you, I like to have such talent in these hands. Anyway, we're coming up back up to our lodge now. There we are. A few people there eating breakfast today. This is only a Sunday. There goes one of the city's finest right there. And we'll take a spin around here. You can see there's 4 more police officer cars there. Our lodge takes care of them on Sunday mornings, and they get free breakfast. We cook it for them. And just a little way to show our gratitude for their service. So we're going to come on back down now. There's wires. It's going to take a minute because there's wires, power wires, lines going to the buildings and stuff all over here. And the Mini 3 Pro is pretty good with its obstacle avoidance, but it is not good with wires. I've come too close to them before. I haven't been down with it yet, but the Mini 2 has found some. Its half-sister, old Peggy Sue, has found a few trees and wires in her day, so I'm trying to get squared away here, and you'll see some of the wires come into view. There's a power pole on the left, and there's power poles I'm right over right now. And you can see the wires there. I'm thinking, ooh, I need to get over on top of them, stay up a little bit. Maybe I need to go below them. We'll see what we're going to do here. Interesting. Trying to make a decision. Don't want to back up too much there, buddy. You're going to be right on top of them wires. See, there's a wire going right underneath me of that pole right there, too. So I'm saying, I should have maybe just come in high and hot and drop straight down, but I like a challenge. So wires to the left of me, wires to the right, stuck in the middle with you. That sounds familiar. Anyway, we're going to take a shot at it here. So yeah, let's see. There's the pole. I'm trying to get a good look at where the wires are on my controller so I have a better view. Get here. Here's our deck. Working on that fire pit, repairing it. One of the members. There's some of the wires you can see off all those poles. So anyway, we're about done. I hope you enjoyed the flight. It was just a short one between the rain. I was a little choppy on the sticks today, but I was kind of in a hurry to get this done. Of course, you can see the rain puddles on the roof there of that building. So have a good day. Follow the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. It always seems to work out the best for everybody, that's for sure. Stay safe out there, and if you fly, fly safe. If you ride your motorcycle or whatever, ride safe. Take care. Thanks for everything. Thanks for watching.